How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Mad Reactions, peeps. Welcome to another mad, crazy adventure of whatever happens. Right, because tonight, got a brilliant video we're going to check out, right? It's called Claws. The channel is mental, so please go and check them out. Surely, you must have heard of Claws before, yeah? No? If you haven't, go and check them out, seriously. They have got a wide range of all sorts of stuff. In particular, this one. This is 30 most terrifying UFOs and space anomalies ever caught on camera. Now, as I say, Claws have got some very good content. They pick it out from the best ones, you know? So look, check them out, as I say. Also, if you haven't subscribed to us, please come and join the family, peeps. Yeah? Come and join the family. Come on, come on. Everyone's welcome on this one, you know? You get double bubble on this channel. You don't just get me doing this. You get the girls going out doing their paranormal investigations. And I tell you what, the place where they went to the other night, the Priest Cottage or something up in Leeds, bloody hell. Brilliant. All you paranormal investigators out there, go and check it out. Seriously, I'm not just saying it. Check it out. The Priest Cottage. It's, you know, it's not like your normal run-of-the-mill sort of stuff, you know. It's, if you've heard about 30 East Drive, yeah, this is the new 30 East Drive. Honest to God, bloody chair. This is the 30 New East Drive, and I'm telling you, it's electric there. And they have caught some brilliant stuff. They even had a live feed going all night, and they've even caught a few bits and bobs on there, and that's already been published, so you can have a look. Go and look for yourselves. And they've obviously got the proper video coming out in a couple of days whenever they get round to editing it, as well as working. So it's, you know, but it's bloody mental. Honestly, it's absolutely crazy. I mean, the proof's in the pudding, so when you watch it, you'll see what I'm saying, yeah? Honestly. But look, as I say, please come and subscribe. Come and join the family, yeah? It'd be lovely to have you. We go live every Sunday, 7:30. The girls usually start it off, and I come in and say blah, 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 blah. Or whatever we talk about, whatever floats your boat. So whatever it is, I'm sure we'll have something right up your alleyway, yeah? Lovely jubbly. So look, as I say, this is 30 terrifying UFOs and space anomalies ever caught on camera. I love this sort of stuff, seriously. Claws are brilliant. Go and check them out. Right, let's do this. After this, obviously, you know what I mean? Ready for this? Oh, come on. Come on,
Here are 30 most terrifying UFOs and space anomalies ever caught on camera. Footage from inside
say, oi, the Martin, this one's for you, mate.
A passenger aircraft shows glowing objects at an altitude that sparked confusion among observers and aviation watchers.
Footage from a plane as well, you know, when you're up high, that's lovely.
A passenger aboard a U.S. airplane recorded new footage of multiple glowing orbs seen outside the aircraft window at high altitude. The objects appear as bright spherical lights moving in formation or holding position in the distance, with no clear indication of conventional drone or aircraft structure visible from the passing plane.
I mean, they're not going to be normal planes. I mean, not all of them, because they've like, it's like a grid up there, isn't it? You have certain routes you're allowed to take. You're not allowed to get too close and all that. So it's not going to be a human thing. You know, I mean, look at that. Hey? That's brilliant. Sorry.
As the camera continues to film, the glowing orbs remain visible against the sky, appearing steady and difficult to classify from the aircraft's perspective. Delays in identifying the objects have led to ongoing debate.
Right, now I don't own a drone, right? But is there a limit of height, you know, what you can go to? Or, I don't know, you know? So if anyone does know, can you let me know, please? Thank you very much.
With the footage adding another unresolved case to reports of unusual aerial sightings over the United States. Suspicious footage linked to NASA missions has fueled one of the most debated space mysteries ever recorded.
Oh, mate. Imagine being the pilot, though. Imagine being the pilot on these bloody aircrafts and you're clocking that out the window. You know? It's not like someone's selling roads on the side of the road, is it? Do you know what I mean? You're like, what the fuck? Shit. Brilliant.
NASA video has been associated with claims of a UFO sighting known as the Black Knight satellite, an object some describe as an alien satellite allegedly monitoring Earth. Over the years, theories have suggested it may have been in orbit for thousands of years, although no confirmed evidence supports this interpretation.
It looks like a bloody Batmobile. Space machine, space Batman, spaceman. Do you know what I mean? Backspace. Space Bat. I shut up. Good. It does though, doesn't it?
During the 1998 Space Shuttle Endeavour mission, astronauts reportedly observed an object later identified as a lost thermal blanket. Despite this explanation, the incident remained linked in popular discussions to the Black Knight mystery, keeping the debate alive between speculation and official clarification.
It's either that or it's the highest bloody gazebo that's ever been caught up in the air.
Activity above a heavily monitored military area in Nevada that night showed a craft that did not resemble anything typically seen in restricted airspace. Footage recorded near Nellis Air Force Base, Nevada, USA, on April 19, 2026, appears to show a structured disc-shaped craft with layered geometry. The object is surrounded by a bright ring of white and blue lights, pulsing steadily against the dark sky while maintaining a clear, defined shape.
This is crazy, isn't it? Absolutely crazy. It's when they go, poof, does me a kipper. Love it.
The silent disc-shaped object displayed controlled movement and rotation without visible wings, exhaust, or propulsion systems.
Do you know what also does me, right? Quickly, sorry, right? But do you know what, right? When it's above places like, you know, like aircraft carriers, you know, like bloody military Air Force bases and stuff that they're flying over, like the place that they're flying over now. It's surprising that they haven't jumped in their choppers or in their planes and checking him out. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would have thought that's what they would have done. You with me with that one? What do you reckon? Checking it out, you know? Like, don't know.
Captured from a handheld perspective near the base, the recording highlights a layered glowing blue structure as it moves through the sky before the clip ends, leaving its origin unresolved. Movement across the daytime sky over New...
Or do you reckon they're frightened of getting lasered and just... probably, innit?
New Orleans
Probably.
Showed a formation that didn't match typical aerial activity seen near the coastline.
I mean, come on.
A formation of unidentified aerial objects was recorded during the day near New Orleans, appearing above a body of water near a rocky coastline.
I mean, realistically, peeps, I mean, you know, we get bombarded nowadays, don't we, with AI? Obviously, everyone's obviously screaming, fucking AI. How do we know? You know, got to keep your options open, ain't you? I mean, obviously, there's stuff that's fucking ridiculously obvious because, you know, it'd be all over the bloody news, wouldn't it? Really, you know what I mean? Like, they're here sort of stuff. But I don't know, you know?
The objects emerged from behind the rocks and rose into the sky, maintaining a structured pattern as they climbed higher, without visible lights or any flashing signals.
And again, you know, we're so busy looking up for them, aren't we? You know, there's been quite a few reports of coming out of the mountains or the sea. What do you reckon? Possible, isn't it?
Recording continues. The formation moves steadily away from the coastline, maintaining its organized arrangement. The objects remain silent and evenly spaced as they travel through the daytime sky, leaving their origin unclear from the available footage. An event that unfolded in the sky during a routine military flight left behind footage that still raises questions about what was encountered mid-air.
Yeah, this is the sort of stuff you want. I mean, bloody hell, mate. Look, he's coming right up to him.
U.S. military jets reportedly intercepted an unidentified flying object captured from an onboard jet camera. The object appears disc-shaped, metallic, and highly reflective under sunlight, maintaining a steady altitude as it flies alongside the aircraft, with no visible wings, exhaust trails, or propulsion systems. As the jet moved closer, the object remained silent and stable in formation before the aircraft passed through its position.
What do you reckon? Just another AI? Or real footage? You know, I like to think it's real footage, so...
In the final moments of the footage, the disc-like object is no longer visible, with no clear indication of where it went or how it left the airspace. What moved above the calm waters of a Beijing reservoir that day drew attention for reasons that didn't match anything normally seen in the sky.
Oh yeah.
At Xiaoku Reservoir in Beijing, China, a metallic sphere-like object was...
one of them balls! One of them balls! Now we do know, ladies and gents, that there are... Well, there has been, should I say, a few that's landed. When they've got all them funny markings around them, you know? Now, I don't know if anyone's made any, you know, conclusion what they mean, or I don't know, you know? But that sort of stuff I do believe.
Seen flying above the water, circling the area while reflecting the surrounding landscape. The object appeared smooth and highly reflective, standing out against the calm reservoir, green meadow, and Did
you hear about the guy that found one? He brought it back to his house and all that? Yeah, well, I was well into that one and found out it was a load of crap, you know, blokes blagging it. Like, you know, but the balls, oh yeah.
Distant mountain backdrop.
There's been quite a few reports in different areas. I mean, you know.
As the camera followed the scene, the spherical object continued circling above the water, showing no clear signs of propulsion or of a structure like that of a conventional aircraft. Its steady movement and reflective surface made it difficult to identify, leaving its origin unclear based on the available footage. Something massive and silent appeared.
I was just looking down there, see if there was anyone with, like, you know, any remote controls. You know, because you don't know, someone could make one, couldn't they? They could make one and bloody spin everybody out, you know what I mean? That's what we do tonight. We'll go over to the city and we'll let off our bloody orb things, yeah? Alright, wicked, let's spin everybody out. And the next thing is on the front page of the paper, they're here.
Above the Kazakh capital that didn't match any known aircraft moving through the night sky. Above Astana, Kazakhstan, in April 2026, residents recorded a gigantic glowing object suspended high in the night sky. The object appeared unusually large, holding a steady position without visible movement. Lights or sound typically associated with planes, drones, or satellites passing overhead.
Has anyone ever seen anything like that before? On any other video? I've never seen anything like that. But I tell you what, if you haven't, you've obviously heard of Casper site. If you have, obviously, go and check him out. He's the man to, you know, he's got all the names for all this stuff. He's on it.
As the footage continues, the glowing mass remains fixed above the city skyline, faintly illuminating the dark sky. Its size and stillness make it difficult to classify as a known aviation or atmospheric phenomenon, leaving its origin uncertain based on the viral recording. What formed above the city skyline as the sun set behind the high-rise buildings looked unlike anything expected in the evening sky. A scene shows a row of tall apartment buildings under a warm orange sky during dusk or dawn. Above the skyline, a disc-like shape appears in the clouds.
What would you do, right? What would you do if you lived in one of them flats and you just opened the curtains or whatever, opened your blind, you looked up and you saw it? Bloody Independence Day. Big ass shit. Sit up and fucking right there. What would you do? What would you do? Would you go out, obviously with your phone? Or would you run? What would you do? Let me know what you'd do. I'd love to know what you're going to do. Go on, please. Let me know.
Resembling a classic flying saucer and not matching the typical appearance or behavior of a drone or conventional aircraft in the area.
看到没？
这什么呀？
I mean, this is the kind of footage you're going to get, peeps, you know?
After a few moments,
I know,
faint lights become
you know.
visible within the object as the camera zooms in.
I know people are saying, oh, bloody AI, and all that, but again, you know, it might be. It might not be. This might be a real geezer taking the camera, you know, taking a picture or video, you know, real footage.
Revealing subtle internal illumination. The presence of these lights adds to the craft's unusual appearance, making its nature difficult to identify under normal aerial explanations. A strange presence above Qingpu, Taoyuan. That night didn't match anything expected in the quiet sky over the city.
那是什么啊？你们有看到吗？就你看飞机的高度在这，那颗东西在这。
A witness in Qingpu, Taoyuan, reported an unknown, bright object hovering high above the city. After zooming in with the camera, the object appeared as a glowing orb, remaining completely motionless.
Or is it a balloon? You know? I'm not debunking or anything like that. I'm just thinking out loud. You know what I mean? That's all I'm doing, thinking out loud. There's no debunking going on here. I'm not doing that.
Showing no visible wings, blinking lights, or movement commonly associated with aircraft or drones nearby.
最大，我感觉在转。
I mean, the shine, if you're going to wrap it up in foil, it would do that, wouldn't it, I suppose, if it's in the sky? What do you reckon? Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you think it is. Big shiny
不是外
heart.
星人吧？
The bright orb remained in place, shining brightly against the sky, making it difficult to identify from the footage alone. Its silent, hovering behavior and unusual brightness left uncertainty about whether the object was an ordinary object in the distance or a truly unexplained aerial phenomenon. Something moving above Busan in 2012 was captured on camera, and its unusual shape immediately
Oh,
stood
look at
out
that,
against
look
the
at that.
sky.
Like bloody Pac-Man, didn't it? You know.
Raw footage
I don't know
recorded
the
over
name, do they?
Busan, South Korea, on July 31st, 2012, shows a strange horseshoe-shaped object flying through the sky at extremely high speed.
You know, if I did more UFO videos, I'd bloody learn. I'd get to know the names of them, I suppose. Again, like Casper site, he'll know this. He'll know the name for this. You know, you probably screaming it out yourselves. You probably know it more than I do.
The object appears dark and curved as it moves rapidly across the area, unlike the appearance or movement of ordinary aircraft seen overhead.
It's crazy. Oh, look at that.
As the recording continued, the unidentified object maintained its unusual shape as it sped through the sky. Its fast movement and unusual appearance made the footage difficult to compare with known aircraft or drones.
Is that going like that and then seeing the black, or is that? Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean, didn't you?
Making the sighting one of the more unusual UFO recordings linked to South Korea. What military cameras recorded over the Middle East in 2013 remains one of the government's unexplained aerial mysteries. A recently declassified U.S. military infrared video shows an unusual 8-pointed star-shaped object drifting through the sky over the Middle East in 2013. The grainy black and white footage captures the object moving unevenly, jittering, and shifting position against the dark background of the nighttime sky.
That one looks a bit ominous, doesn't it? It looks a bit, you know, apart from all the other ones that look like, yeah, spaceships, yeah, it's all spaceships. That one looks like a bad man spaceman, you know, a bad space bloke. Darth Vader.
As the infrared camera continued tracking the object, its strange star-like shape remained visible as it moved, with no clear signs of conventional flight behavior. Officials released the footage publicly, yet no confirmed explanation has been provided for what the military camera recorded during the encounter above the region. What suddenly appeared...
it was alright, it was only John, he was just flying his kite, mate. Yeah, that was alright, that's what it was. Don't worry about it. Hey? Come on.
Above the buildings in Rudna that night looked more like something from space than an ordinary light in the sky. During the night of April 22nd, 2026, a bright point of light was seen moving above a residential block in Rudna, Czech Republic. The object followed a curved looping path through the cloudy sky.
That's obviously coming from someone's house, isn't it? That's not coming from anywhere else. It's like a bloody strobe light thing, isn't it?
Leaving behind a
Floodlight.
glowing white trail that spread across the low clouds overhead.
Yeah. You get them outside nightclubs and stuff, didn't you? Is it? How
As the illuminated plume expanded, it formed twisting shapes resembling a space jellyfish or a snake-like figure against the dark sky. Because the actual source of the light remained difficult to see in the footage, the strange glowing formation continued appearing mysterious as it slowly stretched across the clouds. Footage from China captured a strange flying object near
a space jellyfish. Never heard of one.
apartment buildings.
What do it taste
它像
like?
是一个玻璃金属球一样的，不是玻璃金属，呸，
I
像
mean,
一个
imagine
金
being
属
on
球
your
一样。
balcony,
A
man.
man recording outside a high-rise residential building captured a small spherical object moving through the community at night. The object passed close to the building's exterior windows before slowly rising and flying away above the area, remaining visible as it moved carefully between the surrounding apartment buildings.
I can imagine that. You just come in your house, you can open the windows, open the balcony, you pull your curtains open, and you got fucking E.T. sitting there looking at you. Alright, how you doing? Yeah, man. How do you do it? I can't even do it. You know, you wait, the old hand, nanu sort of stuff. That's a bloody balloon, isn't it? Obviously. Hey? What do you
它是一
reckon,
个什么
Pete?
东西？
Unless that goes, then maybe not.
As the camera zoomed in, the object appeared enclosed in a transparent orb, with smaller, dark equipment visible within. Its unusual structure resembled descriptions of previous unexplained aerial encounters, making the footage difficult to compare with common drones, aircraft, or other known flying objects commonly
That looks like a bloody hot air balloon as well, actually, doesn't it? It really does.
seen at night. Something dark and unusual was seen hovering above a town in Romania during a clear afternoon sky in December 2025.
Someone's got an air freshener from the rearview mirror, isn't there? One of them Christmas trees. Right, film it. Film it, John. Go on, catch it. Gotcha. Looks like a massive
A witness in Romania recorded a dark spherical object suspended above the town as they zoomed in with their camera. The object appeared motionless against the clear sky, holding a steady position without visible wings, lights, or signs of propulsion, commonly associated with aircraft or known aerial vehicles nearby.
Jokes aside, I have seen that one before previously on different other videos. Yeah, I thought it was a balloon, but I don't know. What do you reckon? I mean, if these really are...
The object remained silent as it slowly maintained its position over the area, matching descriptions often associated with unidentified aerial phenomena. But
I mean, if they really are what they're saying they are, they're a bit blasé nowadays, don't you think? Because they don't fucking believe it's us anyway, so let's just go down there. Do you know what I mean?
because of the low image quality and distance involved, the footage makes it difficult to determine whether the object was an unexplained aerial phenomenon or a more ordinary object seen from afar. Old footage from Alaska captured something unusual in the sky that remains difficult to explain decades later.
Don't that is.
Filmed during the 1970s near Fairbanks, Alaska. The footage reportedly came from a gold miner who noticed a glowing aerial object hovering above the trees. The object appeared bright and unusually shaped while remaining nearly motionless in the sky.
You know, if it's the 70s, there's not going to be any messing about, you know?
Showing no visible signs of conventional aircraft movement or normal aviation lighting.
That's weird, man. There's like a big TV aerial.
As the recording continued, the glowing object appeared to shift its form as it moved silently above the tree line. Its changing shape and steady hovering behavior did not resemble any aircraft commonly seen in the area at the time, making the decades-old sighting one of the more unusual recordings connected to Alaska.
I've never seen one of them before. Have you? Has anyone seen one of them before? Anything looks like, resemble like that?
Something strange appeared over a quiet beach in Korea, quickly turning a relaxing night into an unexplained sighting. Along a shoreline in South Korea, a man enjoying the night noticed a faint glowing object in the dark sky above the water. He immediately used his phone to zoom in, revealing a ring-shaped light hovering motionless above the beach with no sound, wings, or visible structure.
If you go to our content, our video content, right, go and look for skies, right, the skies, we've caught stuff like that, just don't know what it was, like a big round or like a roundy triangle sort of spear looking sort of shape thing up in the sky, spinning around, all different colours, and we've caught it on 2 or 3 occasions. Yeah, don't know what the bloody hell it is, don't know what it is, just sitting there, go out back, it's gone. Bloody crazy. Crazy. I mean, that's what I'm saying, they are all over the world now, it's not just, you know, a few years ago.
The object remained suspended in place for several moments, glowing steadily against the night sky. Without warning, it suddenly accelerated at extreme speed across the sky and vanished beyond the horizon in seconds, leaving no trail or visible trace behind. Footage tied to a released UAP report from Indopacom in 2024 shows an unusual encounter near a wind farm that still lacks a clear explanation.
Oh my god.
A thermal camera recording labeled DOW-UAP-PR48 reportedly captured an unidentified aerial object moving near wind turbines in the Indo-Pacific region in 2024.
See, this isn't AI stuff, this is full-on stuff, full-on footage.
Video shows the object appearing in the distance before moving closer to the wind farm area, with the thermal view highlighting its movement against the colder background.
That's crazy, that's crazy. Just need to make real contact, don't we? Like real.
As the camera tracks the object, it can be seen flying near the wind turbines, maintaining steady motion as it passes through the area. The object shows no clear identifying features typical of known aircraft, leaving its behavior and origin unresolved within the report. What was captured from a quiet, leaving its...
So what's these then as well? What's all these little ones? You see, they've all got shadows as well. Watch, look. They've all got shadows.
Object shows no clear identifying features typical of known aircraft, leaving its behavior and origin unresolved within the report. What was captured from a quiet balcony on a night in 2016 still leaves questions about what appeared in the sky that evening. Something unusual was recorded on August 31st, 2016, late at night, from a home balcony using a Note 2 phone at maximum zoom. The object was estimated to be about 2 to 3 kilometers away and visible to the naked eye, appearing large against the dark sky above the city.
I mean, again, you know, I'm one of these people, like, I see it when I believe it when I see it with my eyes, sort of thing, you know. And now that, I'm not trying to blow anyone's, you know, but I've seen them on trucks. like the Night Rider, you know. Be better if we could see more. Even on my other screen, I can't see any more of the structure of what it is.
The footage shows bright, scattered lights moving across the night sky near the horizon, shifting in a way that does not match typical aircraft or drone movements. The lights appear clustered at times, making the object difficult to identify and leaving its nature uncertain based on the recording. Something unusual appeared in the sky over Villa Alemana, Chile, leaving...
And look, just like that one we saw a minute ago. See? Another, same one in a different gaff.
Behind a moment that was difficult to explain.
That's definitely someone.
It was September 1st, 2000.
See that? Look, you can see this bit here. Right, it's like a peek to his hat. You can see him move his head. Do you reckon it's one of them jet machines?
It was September 1st, 2022, around 5:15 in the afternoon in Villa Alemana, Chile, when a person recorded an object in the sky that showed unusual movement and behavior. The witness mentioned that it was a normal time, with people nearby, yet no one else seemed to notice the object when it appeared above the area.
No, what was that one then?
Yet no one else seemed to notice the object when it appeared.
That was really clear.
Above
Eh? And looks like someone in a big bloody...
the area.
There's some freaky shit out there, there really is.
The object appeared to shift and change shape multiple times during recording. In the footage, it appears to transform repeatedly, altering its outline in ways that do not match those of a solid aircraft. At one point, the shape resembles a tree before the video ends, leaving its nature aircraft. At one point, the shape resembles a tree before the video ends, leaving its nature unexplained. What the workers saw out in the distance during their shift would not match anything expected at an ordinary oil field site. At an oil field lease site in Oostende, West Flanders, Belgium, workers reported seeing a bright shimmering light roughly half a mile to the east while on duty at night. One worker spotted it first and called out to the crew, and several of them began observing and recording the object as it hovered steadily in place.
I tell you what, if I was on a ship and I had the use and, you know, I was able to use a helicopter or something, you know, I'd be straight up there to have a look. Who wouldn't? Who wouldn't? I'd just hope it'd stay there until we got there. I'd have some of that, without a doubt. Get up close, you know.
The light appeared to reflect and seemed possibly attached to a faint, nearly invisible line or wire. As the camera panned, the main light remained the only clearly visible object in the sky, leaving the observation difficult to explain under normal industrial or atmospheric conditions.
We're there with like white flag. Hello! You know, we come in peace. Because the last time we came here, we tried to blow you out of the sky. It's not good.
An unusual aerial sighting was recorded over Rainbow Lake in Fairborn, Ohio.
Oh yeah, come on, proper space.
While fishing at Rainbow Lake near Fairborn, Ohio, a man recorded an unexpected event on April 8th, close to an Ohio base. A cluster of unknown flying objects formed a silent triangle of glowing lights moving in tight formation before splitting apart mid-flight across the night sky. The lights appeared to drift slowly downward, flickering and pulsing as they changed brightness individually as they hovered. There was no sound or standard navigation lighting, and the movement did not match that of known aircraft, drone swarms, or satellites, as captured on footage from Rainbow Lake.
See, that's what I was thinking. Was that drones? You know? Because, like, you know, they could be going out practicing, couldn't they? Or whatever. You know? But as I said earlier, is there a height? There's got to be a height. Obviously there's a bloody height restriction. Obviously, you know. But I don't know. I wonder if it's capable of going that high to freak people out.
Strange light configuration was recorded in Maryland, USA, showing unusual stationary lights in the night sky.
That's what I mean. They're just blasé, bright in your face nowadays, aren't they? They really are. I know a lot.
On
of
April 12th, 2026,
AI, but they do. I truly believe that's what I mean. If wholeheartedly true to be true, I thought they've been around us for decades. They've been walking amongst us like normal people for decades. That's what I think. But let's not go down that rabbit hole, because god damn.
in Maryland, USA,
damn.
a video captured a light formation in the night sky resembling previously reported UAP sightings. The footage shows 3 solid white lights grouped closely together, sometimes appearing as a single point depending on distance and camera focus.
It's just sitting there bloody hovering.
The lights remain mostly stationary, hovering in place above the area with no visible movement or sound. At times they merge visually into one light due to angle and distance, leaving their exact nature unclear under normal aerial explanations and known aircraft behavior.
Waiting for it to go. Phew. Ain't seen any of them do that yet.
Peaceful night in Japan turned unusual when a series of blinking lights appeared in the sky.
No. I'm not having it. Not having it. Not having it.
Moving in a pattern.
I'm sure this is the one they're on top of it. They've got, look, you can see, I can't remember it properly, but I'm sure that's the one. Look, you can see there's like a structure there. That's what it looks like.
During the night in Japan, blinking lights were seen high in the sky, flashing in a steady rhythm as if they were connected. The lights maintained a consistent spacing and timing, creating a pattern that stood out clearly against the dark sky.
It just looks, it looks like lights.
After a few seconds, another blinking light appeared nearby and moved through the sky while matching the same rhythm. The coordinated movement and repeating flashes made the sight difficult to explain, raising questions about whether it could be drones, aircraft, or something still unknown. A quiet night outside Calgary turned strange when something unusual appeared in the sky.
That looks like what
Standing
we call,
outside their home in Calgary, Alberta. On May 10th at 10:17 p.m., a person noticed a bright orb hovering in the night sky.
That's exactly
They began
what we
recording and zoomed in as the object slowly moved across the sky with no visible sound or flashing lights typical of known aircraft or drones.
Yeah, man. Exactly that. Like a bally sort of circly egg triangle looking thing.
The glowing object continued to drift at a steady pace, remaining clearly visible while making no noise. It maintained its unusual presence for several moments before becoming harder to track in the distance, leaving its nature uncertain under normal explanations. Strange aerial activity was recorded in Windischgarsten, Austria, leaving an unexplained moment in the night sky.
Da ist es wieder hinten. Was ist denn das bitte?
A man in Windischgarsten, Austria, was filming the night sky when a bright orb suddenly appeared overhead. It hovered silently in place, glowing against the darkness with no visible wings.
Who'd be running down? If I lived there, I'm telling you now, I'd be running downstairs, running across the path, straight back up that building and trying to, if you could, get up on that roof. Like Independence Day.
Or known aircraft structure, while the camera continued recording the unusual light overhead.
That's bloody
Markus, was
crazy.
ist denn das?
That's crazy.
Das hat doch ganz laut Geräusch, hörst du das? Jetzt ist sie weg.
The glowing object remained steady for several moments, holding its position without flickering or moving in any clear direction. It then abruptly vanished.
Hang on a bloody goddamn minute. Hang on. hang on a fruit.
Position without flickering or move.
Right. I don't know, but possibly, right? See this here? Do you reckon that's a beam off a torch? You'd see the whole bloody lot though, wouldn't you? Yeah? See what I mean though? Down here, look. Watch. Just watch it as it plays.
Moving in any clear direction. It then abruptly vanished from view with no sound, no trail, and no visible transition, leaving the sky empty and the moment difficult to explain under normal conditions. Family night in Miami took an unusual turn when something unexpected appeared above the city's glowing skyline. On January 1st, 2026, at 9:23 p.m. in Miami, Florida, a man recorded a strange event while standing on his balcony with his family after they noticed 3 bright blinking dots appearing above the city skyline, moving in a coordinated pattern across the night sky above the horizon line for a brief time.
Why can you only see one of them on your phone? Blinking on your phone, it like kind of shows.
The footage shows the 3 lights maintaining a steady formation, blinking in a repeating rhythm against the bright city glow, with no clear indication of wings, structure, or known aircraft behavior.
3 lights. I can see one flash.
The object's origin remains uncertain, as it remained visible in the night sky without any clear change. Under a quiet night sky in Mexico, something suddenly appeared that could not be easily explained.
If anyone knows any of the names to these.
On May 7th, 2025, at around 7:47 p.m., a witness looking up at the night sky noticed a bright object moving in the distance. They began recording and zoomed in to get a clearer view. The object remained unidentified throughout the footage, with no clear signs of its identity, such as a drone or aircraft.
That's mental. That is mental.
The object remained unknown throughout the footage, showing no clear features or signs that would identify it as a drone or aircraft. After a few moments of steady observation, it slowly faded into the distance until it could no longer be seen in the night sky. A quiet night drive suddenly turned into something impossible to explain.
Look at this. I saw, when was this?
I
saw something like this a while back now. I can't remember what they called it, the bloody blue spear or something like that. I can't remember. But it's been seen over loads of military and air force, you know, like airports and... It looks a bit naughty, doesn't it?
Night drive
Really?
suddenly turned into something impossible to explain.
What the bloody hell?
On May 5th, 2026, at around 9:04 p.m., a witness reported seeing a bright blue object hovering above their car. The object stayed still in the air, glowing steadily with no visible sound or movement. It remained positioned overhead, as if suspended in place.
Bloody hell.
Without warning, the blue object suddenly changed direction and accelerated at incredible speed across the night sky. Within seconds, it vanished from sight, leaving behind no sound, no trail, and no clear explanation for what had just happened during the encounter.
I mean, can drones move that quick? You know, like the ones you can go and buy in a shop or order online. Can that, you know, I mean, I've seen them. They can go some sort of speed, can't they? But like speed like that, can they?
First, the footage looked completely normal until something terrifying suddenly appeared on screen.
That's fucking someone's hand going like that. There it is. He's going down at the top of the camera. Look. It's like, you know. Look at it. Look at it, Ma. It's got no wings, Ma. I mean, what?
A camera aboard a U.S. military platform in the Middle East captured strange footage during a 2024 operation. The recording shows what officials described as a slow-moving spheroidal object drifting through the area. At first it seems harmless, but as the video continues, the object becomes much harder to explain.
That's going across the ocean, that by those wings, isn't it? What the bloody hell is that?
There were no visible wings, engines, or heat trails coming from
That's what I said, man. Look, no wings.
the object at any point in the footage. It continued floating silently across the sky while the military camera tracked every second of its movement. Even as the recording ended, the strange object remained unexplained, with its true nature still unknown. A routine flight over Greece turned mysterious when a U.S. Air Force plane captured something strange moving through the sky.
I mean, to actually be on a plane or a
In
pilot.
January 2024, a U.S. Air Force aircraft recorded a diamond-shaped UAP while flying near Greece. The camera tracked the unknown object as it moved quickly across the clouds. The object appeared to maintain incredible speed while staying visible long enough for the crew to continue following its movement.
Wow! Woo! That's claws, ladies and gents. Honestly, they've got some bonkers content, and some of the stuff they've got, obviously, like, you know, comes with a bit of a caution, yeah. And I will advise you. I will tell you that. I'll let you up. You know, be careful. Some of it is quite, cool. Just come with a bloody hazard label. You know what I mean? But what do you reckon on that one then? They got some really cool footage, didn't they? Really, they really have got some good stuff. But again, you know, I haven't done enough UFO videos to know, to have the input like, for argument's sake, like Casper Site, for argument's sake. And I keep using his name, but it's, when it comes to spaceships and all that sort of stuff, I obviously look at certain channels, but for any info, you want to know any info, and that, he's got it all on his channel, you know. And you know, it's like, as I said earlier, they're so blasé, you know, and whether it's AI or not. I mean, even if it isn't, yeah, if it isn't AI, right, and you actually realistically, like me and April did, we actually caught stuff, and it's not, you know, not blagging it, I'm not trying to, I'm crap on the computer as the best of times, you know what I mean? So I'm not going to be able to do all that rubbish however people do it, you know what I mean? Make things look like it's there when it isn't. Like, the stuff that we've caught is real footage from a phone up in the sky, you know what I mean? Just plain simple household stuff. And like, that's the sort of footage that I like to see. You know what I mean? Real people catching real stuff. You know, it's like the paranormal investigations that they go out on. They're not the ones that like start using bloody wires and voice things and all the rest of it. I can't see the point in it. Do you know what I mean? I can't see the point in it. It's there. You just got to catch it. Just like the aliens in the spaceships, they're there. You just got to catch it. You got to be ready with your phones as and whenever it's there. Like we did the other night. April was putting the washing out, and she's coming. She's like, "You smell real like sulphur outside," and I'm thinking, "What do you mean sulphur?" She's like, so I'm like, "All right, I'll put my trainers on," and went outside just to see if, like, you know, you never know, it could be a fire, you know, some help or whatever was needed. Yeah, as you would do, as anyone would do. And yeah, honest to God, I looked up like that, just looking around, and I saw this. You know, at the back of us, there's adjoining houses, 2 houses joined together, right? So that, you know, it's quite wide, yeah. This thing was above that, and that again. You know what I mean? It was long. It was a long thing. It was just hovering there. It weren't a plane. It weren't a drone. It weren't a helicopter. Nothing like that. You know, the lights. It was just nuts. Absolutely nuts. Called April. April's one down on the phone. Bingo, and she's caught it. You know. So yeah, go and check it out. Seriously, go and check it out. The skies on our content library. You'll see it. It's mental. It really is. It's crazy stuff. You know, another time we were on our way to Oxford, and April clocks it. She was driving. I was in the passenger seat. Her sister Michelle, like M.A.D Michelle, was in the back, and April's like, "What the bloody hell's that?" So we've all looked. Oh my God! She's pulled over, got the phone out again, caught another one. And it's just nuts, just like the orb spear, whatever it bloody thing we saw. We've seen it on 2 occasions as well. I caught once, April caught the other one. No, it's just spinning around like an egg, sort of triangle-y, squarey egg sort of. It's weird, mate. It's just spinning around, and it's got bloody weird colours, and 1 minute it's there, then you can see it going, and then it's just gone. Whether it's gone warp speed or just disappeared, you don't know. And it's like April's got like a plane tracker thing on her phone. So if there's a plane going over, she can put the thing on her phone, and you can see what plane, where it's come from, where it's going to, etc. So, and obviously, even if it's a private plane, it will say it's an aircraft, you know, a helicopter plane. It doesn't say unidentified. It's exactly what it says. You know, some of them some of them don't even pick it up. You know, honest to God, it's like it's there, we can see it, but it's not seeing it on the phone. You know, and it's thinking, well, we both can see it, so you know. Then we ask the neighbour, he said, "Oi, can you see it?" "Yeah, I can see that." Right, we're not going fucking mad. You know what I mean? So yeah. Keep your eyes open, peeps, seriously, because you just don't know, do you? You just don't know. You never know, alright? Keep your options open as well, that's what I say. But look, I hope you enjoyed that, because that was pretty freaky, wasn't it? As I say, I don't do many, but yeah, let me know if you want me to do some more, and I certainly will, yeah? But apart from that, I will be back tomorrow, because it's Freaky Friday. Woohoo! And yeah, lovely. That was a right freaky ass video, and it'll be out a bit earlier. My apologies, it's out a bit late, but we've not enough hours in the day sometimes with work and all the rest of it, so you know what I mean. Brilliant. So look, whatever you do, if you don't catch me tomorrow, have a brilliant weekend. There's be a members video out on Saturday. We'll be going live on Sunday at 7:30, and then back to normal Monday, right? But look, hopefully you'll come and chat with us on Sunday at 7:30. Yeah, subscribe, do what you got to do, and then come and join us. Yeah, it'd be lovely to have you part of the family. All right, lovely jubbly. All right, my loves. Look, you take care of yourselves. All right, take care of each other. Stay blessed. Stay safe. Stay scared. Yeah. All right, my loves. Look, as I say, have a fantastic evening wherever you are in the world. But most of all, you stay safe. All right, always. Okay. Love you loads, peeps. God bless.